swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Jets. One step from playing in the AFC title game. This divisional round contest is on. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, 43, 15.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he starts us off with a 5-yard pickup. 2nd down coming up.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Hey, 57, Colin, 57. Hey, 15.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's the Chiefs' 1st down.
I don't need to.
A gain of 14. 180. 1st down, Kansas City.
They give up the gut to Walker. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Yellow.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. Looks through and breaks away. Keeps himself upright. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juice. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
60, here we go. 19,
I'll throw it. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
There's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Looking to throw here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
That
Nick
bitch
Bolton
low.
has it. And the Chiefs get the
Things would have been
football on the
after
first
fall,
turnover
but
of the
he
contest.
sucked.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
Yellow. Argo Lane.
Yeah, dude.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker.
Oh,
We managed 6 on the play, bringing up second
he
and
do.
4.
Good call.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive
You're right
coordinator.
there.
You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. To really create some indecision there defensively.
Argo Lane. Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Yeah.
Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And they're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game.
I see how you.
Odds per drive of scoring go way up.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Here's Walker running right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Hero 15.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Running in the red zone. That's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Wangu now to return. Jukes away from one. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. With so
Yeah,
much
I
speed and length, you
thought
got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Following the incomplete pass, second and 10 now from the 30. Now looking to throw. That's caught. It's Brees Hall. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
I mean, I'm not even sure that I turned down like none of my plays. Yeah, I still really better.
Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at 3rd and 6 here. Throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
First down from the 42.
Here we go.
And going play action. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. He dodged the tackle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. He's got a man left. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
19. Here we go. Set. Back to 60. Back to 6. 18 left. 18 left.
Looking in the air here. Connects on the crosser. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB and tight end? They got that ball out in a hurry.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Ready? 72.
Throwing it again here. Throws caught. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hall. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a 1-score game in the first half. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Nico Remigio. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
On the return, the Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Fire down these two. 480.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 22. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Running back sent in motion. Walker on first down. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at their 48-yard line.
Throwing is Mahomes. It gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Yellow. I got little 80. Hey, 43, 43, 15.
Third and 2, Mahomes to throw. It's his running back. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
43, 43. Hey, 57, 57 colors, 57 colors.
Looking to throw Mahomes. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jets take possession right along the 25-yard line.
We see quarterbacks in this league love targeting their slot guys so often. They get plenty of chances defensively to take one the other way. Nice to see him come through with that one. And what a great read to get in position for that pick.
Finds a man right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. Third down coming up. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
Third and short here, trying to pass. Escapes the pocket. Down the sideline past the 40. Escapes the defender. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
This defense did the best they could to track him as he ran all the way across the field, but eventually, you're just going to lose him. And that's when a completion was made and turned it into a significant gain.
He has it at the 5! And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
They'll run here. It's Hall. And he's in for the touchdown. The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Breece Hall with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Jets tie things up at 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Yellow, yellow. I've got blue lane. I don't need to.
Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. So we jump too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
Yellow. What? Yellow, yellow.
Back to throw it. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that sets up 2nd and 5.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here's the final play of our first half.
Yellow.
Looking to throw. Here's a screen now for Walker. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. Wangu now to return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Jets take over 1st and 10. And they're on the 29-yard
line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
On the counter, Hall. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Spike this one. No, wait, no, they're not spiking it. They're going to throw. And they aren't fooled by that fake spike. They kept charging and got there to take him down. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up fourth down. Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on fourth. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. First down now, ball at the 33.
Yellow. Number 1. 15.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
To the air, Mahomes. This is cut downfield by Rice. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Walker running to the right. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Yellow. Hey, dribble it.
This is Walker on 2nd. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Yellow.
Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. That's DeMario Davis. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Pass play coming here. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry. It was the rookie from LSU that time on the tackle.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th.
Ready up.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Ready, ready. Hey, 79 Bronco. Pass 11, pass 11. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Here's a throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him 37 on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
They're going to try and throw it here. Connects with his back. Hall. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first.
Simply part of the job description for any running back in today's game. You're out there, you're going to be one of your quarterback's most important safety valves. And you got to be ready for that check down at all times.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Setting up to throw. On the move, headed right. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Chiefs will have the football shy of the 20-yard line. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow. 15, 15.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Gets everything he has under this one. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Jets get it back with a nice return to boot down inside the 30.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
A give left side for Hall. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing in on 2nd down. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Back on 2nd and goal. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Forced out to his right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's loaded another one up. What a clutch play late. He intercepts it. Oh, man, Brock. Somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him. Seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling. It's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. He's going to throw this one. Able to hit Hall, complete. And he's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. Try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. This one's caught. Smith has it. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hall running between the tackles. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 1st down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's Hall once more. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
First carry here for Braylon Allen. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 19-yard line.
So the win goes to the Jets. So to the conference championship game, they go, Brock. A season that's already memorable, lasting at least one more week.
And that's all you want to do, survive in advance, and see what's ahead of you. Now in the distance, you can see the Lombardi Trophy. But you also know right here in this windshield,
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. And trying to be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we can hang out. Get something to eat, go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all